All right, then.
right path of development.
At least we are retooling.
Yeah.
Let's retool properly.
Yeah.
To our next story, you know, the number of supposed illegal refining sites in the Niger Delta region has been reduced by 89, we can tell you. This is according to a release by the Defense Headquarters. Now, the statement says that troops of Operation Delta Safe uncovered and destroyed 89 of such sites in the region, at least in the last 2 weeks. The Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, made the disclosure while giving an update on military operations across the country. In the crude oil sector, vis-a-vis broken down refineries, could we not build on the crudity to augment the refining of petroleum products, Dotun? Yes, they are illegal refining sites, and we are dealing with them.
Well, it's been said over and over that this small refineries, so-called refineries, can be used to bolster whatever we have in terms of refining.
See a site
But,
in your picture.
Yes, but what is not legal can't be legalized because it still remains illegal, no matter how hard we try. There has been that argument of making them legal and working with them. But I'm not sure that trying to convert those people to doing things the legal way
will be easy.
Will be easy. It will be in the interest of the country. Because at the end of the day, they are so used to doing things in the legal manner that it won't pay them getting small pay by buying the crude.
But you are seeing what I'm saying, you know.
I understand what you're saying. I also think we should. Because if Nigeria can't maintain its own refineries, and these guys are able to do these things that still make the vehicles to move, then they are doing something. It means that something is wrong with us as a country. But at the individual level, we are achieving success.
Yeah.
That's where I have my own issues with
Wale,
this.
there's a lot to discuss here. One of the issues, you know, one important issue to discuss here, or to rub it in here, is crude oil theft.
Yeah.
That seems to defy solution.
You see, let me first of all say that in the past 3 months, I think there have been significant developments in terms of dealing with, crude oil theft in the Niger Delta. We need to be very frank. It has never been like this for a very long time. Almost every week, you see that, you could see the efforts of
But nobody has been brought to book.
Yeah, we'll come to that. But the fact, at least for the first time in recent years, we are seeing results that people are being arrested, boats are being destroyed and all that. A lot of things that people undermine, there are a lot of things that we undermine. You see, these illegal refineries, we need to look at them from the context of, the economic reality of our society. Why do people go into illegal refinery? First of all, you have very weak security institutions because you cannot do illegal refinery without the knowledge of the local security organizations, without the knowledge of the traditional stakeholders, without the knowledge of certain people in government.
Yeah, from the footage we saw, the clearing in the bush cannot be unknown to.
Yes, yes.
Massive. It's usually massive.
These funds that they realize, they have a way they spend these funds. And there are people that are politically exposed that are also involved. But you see,
look at the expanse.
We must admit the fact that illegal exploration of oil, production of crude oil, is a threat to humanity itself. The threat to water cycle, the threat to biodiversity, the toxicity to the soil, destruction of aquatic resources. So even for the people, the communities that host these illegal refineries, they are putting their lives in danger.
Okay.
Because the impact will be felt at one point, at one point or the other, they are going to feel the
All right,
negative.
a reaction is coming from the Niger Delta. I have a Chinonso is waiting to speak with us. Chinonso, let's have a conversation. Good evening. Oh, good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Yeah, this is not, I'm not calling from Niger Delta, I'm calling from Niger State, Bida.
Okay.
Of the Nubian Emirates,
it sounded like Niger Delta. Okay, then.
No, Niger State, Bida, the ancient city of the Nubian Emirates in Niger State.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk about the appointment of the new CBN governor, or let me say acting CBN governor. But to my own
if he's cleared, it will not. If he's cleared, so he will not be acting. He would be the substantive CBN boss.
Okay. I stand to be corrected. But what I want to say from my observation or my own take is that the appointments that have been carried out by Mr. President are good ones. Understand me? But I want to advise Mr. President that he should go by, what is it called? He should share it regionally. Like, it's just as if he want to go to by the step of the former president by appointing people from his own region. You understand me? Like, look at the FIRS man that was being sent back for some kind of...
Chinonso, except that, hold on. Chinonso, you are boring another hole. We were discussing illegal refineries. Now you are bringing me back to the CBN.
I've been calling since I just got into
No, it's all right. It's okay.
Right.
Let's rub it in. The president, by the way, I hope you know deputy governors of CBN have been appointed. So. Thank you for your time. Yeah. So
it's a terrible thing, head or tail. The community might think that, they are making some funds, buying cars and all that. But on the long run, they are destroying the future of those communities. And not to talk about what
the ecology and so on.
Yeah, the aquatic vegetation, the toxicity, the impact on human genealogical changes and all that. So it's a very bad thing for those communities. I was there just about less than 2 weeks ago. And for about 7 hours, the team of journalists were going around to Focados, Bite of Biafra, and I almost felt like, because some of these resources have been there thousands of years. And then you just come with population, destroy everything, the vegetation, the mangrove. You are destroying the future, this environmental sustainability of the people. And to replace these resources, it will take hundreds of years. So now, apart from that, Nigeria is losing a whole lot of funds. In fact, according to 90, between 2009 and 2020, Nigeria lost about $46 billion, into oil theft. So we need to put a stop to it. And I think my position is that the government has taken some steps recently by encouraging local stakeholders, ocean marine services and all sort of who are involved in, assisting the security agencies to curb illegal theft of oil. I think this should continue. So at the end of the day, we can save these communities from, ecological genocide.
At a time like this, you're wondering if we are not paying the price of being careless in the past.
That's exactly what is happening to us. Because it's been said, the economists know how to put it best. It is when there is scarcity of a commodity that people begin to look for those alternatives. If we had our refineries working optimally and our pipelines are properly guarded, monitored, nothing happens to them, we won't be in this.
Let me tease you a little. About 1 or 2 weeks ago, former President Obasanjo and President Bola Tinubu had a little tiff, TIFF, over the refineries becoming functional from December. The former president is saying, you are not an engineer. But the incumbent is telling him, we have engineers in the place. And they are... Me. Yeah, and they told me I should believe them.
But those engineers have been telling us for so many years.
So you don't trust them?
I don't trust them. I've said it and I'll keep saying it. those people who are working in those places, we should take them to task. When some years back, Total came in and did turnaround maintenance, TAM, in Kaduna, what we were promised was that it would never run down again. Mm-hmm. And we have engineers in those places, all of the refineries, who are still being paid till now. Because if they are no longer being paid for not doing anything, we would have had them saying they want to go on strike, they want to destroy the whole country. So if somebody came, repaired the place, put it to up to the maximum use, 100%, and handed it over to you, and as engineers, you are not able to then do some small calibration, then there is a problem. It's just like the airlines. What do? Once a year, they take their plane abroad for what they call the C check. When they bring it back, the local engineer say, manage them until when they go for another, which the C check is even like it's mandatory. Otherwise, some of them don't need to go back because of the quality of care that those aircraft get here. So if you say we have engineers in those places, and somebody has come and has done a turnaround maintenance, which you confirmed was BAM, then why are we in this mess?
Well, again, you cannot miss the opportunity. Let's rub this in as well. We were told that by July, how many months ago, the new Dangote refinery will be churning out products and so on. You heard it.
Yeah. Well, I think we were hopeful that that dream will be actualized. But unfortunately, that did not happen.
But
however,
it's not bad to dream.
Yes.
Wake up.
However, looking at what we are seeing, Dangote refinery, I think is the only thing that is giving us hope, if there is any hope anywhere. Because if you look at the investment that is being put in, and if you are there, you will see the level of commitment, by all the stakeholders to ensure that. So I believe that very soon, production will start. And I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to create a kind of paradigm shift. Compared with, the first refinery in Nigeria was built in 1965. I think the last one was around 1980 or so. So we have not been able to build new ones. So if somebody has come within less than 10 years and they've given us something, I think I don't want our hope to be diminished. But we have reasons to doubt the government about its promises based on our experiences in the past. But I hope that from what we are hearing now, that even the one in Port Harcourt will start production,
by December?
By December, I think, and from calls that we are getting from people working there, I think the government is putting a whole lot of effort into it. And December will soon be here. So we'll come back here to debate it, to see whether, to be actualized.
December is almost here.
Yeah. Do you share the sentiment?
Well, I hope, just like you said too, that we are going to get the thing back on stream.
Yeah.
And I sincerely also hope that by the time we are getting the feedback on what happened to Dangote refinery, it will not be sabotage on the part of those who are civil servants who are supposed to make these things work. Because it's the back and forth. Dangote was so sure of commencing production. And then all of a sudden, all different stories here and there. I sincerely hope, like I said, that
after all, at that point, the crude will be coming from the inside.
Yes, from at least it will have to be piped to that point. So hoping that it's not a matter of sabotage again. Hoping so.
But the Yorubas talk about ikonju pelu suru, haste and patience, that they work hand in hand.
They are even the same.
They are the same?
That's what the proverb says, because if you are in a haste and you still don't get there before the person who was patient. Okay
then. So let's go to our next subject matter.